name is Lisa. I'm a fourth year student. I'm studying sociology, linguistics, and education and society, and I work as a peer advisor at Accessibility Services St. George campus. Prior to me working at Accessibility Services, I participated in various Accessibility Services programs, given that I had a lot of enthusiasm about working with Accessibility Services and also having lots of personal experiences being a student with a disability. I first got a position as an undergraduate peer mentor, but then I felt I was more of an open book and I wanted to be much more active. Last summer, I started working as a peer advisor with Accessibility Services. Usually on a day that I work, I would either be commuting from my house or I'd be coming from a morning class. When I enter the office, I would just greet the front desk and I would talk to one of my supervisor who does outreach, and I ask, are there any students listed in the outreach that I need to reach out to? And then if there's nothing, I just enter the office here, open up the Accessibility Services live chat, sign in, activate it, and I would always keep the door open so that one of the receptionist staff could let me know if there's a student who wants to speak to me. Or I open up a spreadsheet of the outreach spreadsheet and reach out to students through email, letting them know that if they're facing any disability-related circumstances, such as not being able to stare at a screen for a long time, they can always either drop in to our office or they can send us an email and we can set up an appointment for them to complete the intake form with our help. As a person who wants to be an educator in the future, working with people here at Accessibility Services helps broaden my view of the students that come into the education system. It has encouraged me to challenge myself to work with kids of differing abilities.